Hey, Credit Services players, families, and fans. This is Coach Glenn. Trying to do a little wrap up on the season here that we didn't get to meet for in the normal conventional fashion of handing out the awards. So just wanted to follow up and do a couple of thank yous, go through the awards, and be able to post this video to kind of wrap things up for the season. First, I want to say that we had a really successful season and that I was very pleased with all the players and their effort and what they contributed to in terms of growing as team players and contributing to the cause. We were very fortunate. We had a record of 29, 8, and 3, which is very successful in a 40-game schedule. And we ended up having 231 goals for versus 140 goals against, which is really significant. And we also contributed 155 assists, even though I think that was a little bit higher. So those are a couple of the stats that we had that I think stand out. I want to throw a thank you out there to Coach Steve. This was my first year coaching, so Steve Lacourt did a fantastic job, having many years of experience in working with the kids and knowing a lot of hockey skills and drills, and being able to come to practice and kind of go on the fly of developing practice as he saw fit. So I really want to say thank you to Steve for that, and helping teach me and guide me throughout this process. The players, I want to thank you guys for all the hard work that you put in. Certainly there was some days that it was kind of a drag maybe in practice and whatever, but we really had high expectations of becoming team players and improving your skills, and I think everybody pushed themselves to the maximum in being able to accomplish those things. So that was a really nice thing to see and a lot of fun to be a part of. Kim Campione was our team manager, helped set up our tournament and things like that, and a lot of the scheduling and all those types of things. So certainly want to thank her for all of the effort she put into that and coordinating with the families, parents, players, all of that. And last but not least, certainly the parents for making sure that your players were there on time, prepared, and willing and to put in the effort and be team players and being good fans along the way too. So I really want to thank all of you guys for that. A couple other accomplishments that we had throughout the season. Certainly in addition to our record, which was obviously a very winning record, we won the Appleton Cup down in Appleton, Wisconsin. Played some pretty good teams from Wisconsin in the Chicago area, and we won that pretty handily. So hats off. We certainly have a hard-working team ethic, and I think that's kind of what the difference was. A lot of the teams were very surprised with how we went every single shift. So that was something, hats off to the players for coming to play and taking that home. And then at the end of the season, we wrapped it up pretty nicely by winning the Intercity Championship over Lake Linden Lions in a tight game, 6-5. So those were a few of the accomplishments that we had. And go into the team awards. We had quite a few. I'm just going to go through them in order here. Cameron Anderson with a hat trick. Brogan Turner with a hat trick. Hunter Lacourt with a hat trick. Hayden Gilbo, shutout. Carter Campione, hat trick. Lucas Mayer, shutout. Cameron Anderson, playmaker. Landon Gibson, hat trick. Carter Campione, playmaker. Hayden Gilbo, hat trick. And Hunter Lacourt with a playmaker. So those were some of the in-game awards that were awarded to our team this year. And I don't want to take too much of your time here, so I want to get into probably the most important ones. These certainly were difficult, but the Joey Betcha Sportsmanship Award this year went to Nicholas Aho. Moving on to the Thatcher Markham Most Valuable Defenseman, I chose Chloe Seraphin. And the Dave Wheaton Most Improved Player on our team this year was Landon Gibson. So hats off to everybody. I think you all contributed and were very significant parts to our team. All of you grew, all of you played an important part to this team. And I hope you have a safe summer and had fun playing hockey this season. And hopefully we're going to be back on the ice soon.